Here's a couple ideas for in-person demos.
So I'm gonna stick some jelly in here. And so this is our new PowerZyme. Less is more with Norwex, always. And so a lot of times the back of the container will tell you to do so much, and I always say try less, because it almost always is less. So I'm gonna go ahead, for some reason this jar is leaking, and so I apologize for that. But you guys can see it, it's going to, watch it here. I'm just gonna agitate it a little bit, because that's what your washing machine would do too, is agitate it. And then I'm gonna let it sit, but I'm gonna let it sit under the fire so you guys can see it. This, look guys, I think it's gone. Oh my gosh, it's gone. Can you guys see that? Hopefully they can see that on the camera. There might be a little bit of residue in the bottom. That is amazing to me that that works like that. So I'm gonna just pour this water on here so you guys can see. This just came from the store last night, okay? So do you guys see it bouncing off like that? Oops. So I'm gonna spray it. Can you guys see the difference?
Oh wow.
Is absolutely incredible. The difference in the clean and not clean. Now watch this. The water goes right through it now, where it still bounces off over here. So, which one do you want to eat? The clean one or the not clean one? So I think I found the key for jelly demo for in-person parties. So I tried the preserves. I did strawberry preserves, and after 12 hours there were still some seeds left over that were floating around, and so I didn't have time to try it again before the actual party. But what I found was that I did just regular grape jelly, and I did like a half a teaspoon there, and it was gone in 30 minutes. So it was in this jar here. And you can see it's completely gone. This was yesterday, last night that I did that. So I always have cards. That was somebody else's idea, and I love their idea. They took it, you ask questions at the end of your in-person party, like what they, you have them put on the very bottom what was their favorite demo. So that way it gives you an idea of what they liked the best. So I had 2 people put that they were amazed by that demo. So that was awesome. And then I've always, like for years now, I have done the broccoli demo, and it was a really, really good one. So a tip on doing the broccoli demo is to get a big head of broccoli. So the size of like your hand open like this, that is the perfect size. So the majority of people said that that demo was their favorite. So what I did was I took the broccoli head itself, and I was up in front of people, so I just had a basin of water underneath of me, grabbed a pitcher of water and poured it over it. Well, do it at home. It actually bounces off, and I'll put a link to my YouTube video below where you can actually see it happen, but do it yourself. It's pretty amazing, and it'll also help you remember that you definitely want to clean your produce, and so it reminds them of that too. So anyway, I did literally right down halfway. I held it like this, poured the water on top of it. It bounced off, and so then I only cleaned directly half, and it almost looked like I did literally like a line right down half of it. Half of it I cleaned with the produce wash, and it was vibrant green. The other half I did not clean, and then I poured more water over it, and it went right down through it, and then the other side it still bounced off. So pretty incredible. It is I sold several of the produce wash. If you do this, make sure that you take a samples to give away to people. So I had people who really liked the PowerZyme, and they got samples of that. I probably gave more PowerZyme and fresh produce wash samples away than I did anything else, but I actually sold more of those at this party than I ever have before at another in-person party. But people love this demo, but finding this size was the perfect size. So just keep that in mind, literally the size of your hand. So keep that in mind when you go to the store, and you really only need one. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and give you those updates. Definitely on the jelly one. So try just regular Concord grape jelly, and within 30 minutes, it had eaten all of it. I just went over about every 10 minutes and I shook the jar like that, and everybody was really blown away. The other thing I did was I actually had a light that I set and held it over onto the side, and that was the other thing that worked really, really well and showed that. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you those suggestions. If you have any questions, drop them below.
If this was helpful to you, let me know below, and then don't forget to subscribe for more videos.